Welcome. In contract bridge, the dummy's hand is laid out face-up after the opening lead, and the declarer uses both their own cards and the dummy's cards to fulfill the contract. The defensive strategy of cutting off declarer-dummy communication by preventing dummy from leading is known as killing dummy. It refers to a defensive strategy aimed at limiting the declarer's ability to utilize the dummy's cards effectively. By killing dummy, defenders focus on denying the dummy the lead in a crucial suit to prevent them from communicating information or setting up tricks. By understanding and applying these techniques, defenders can significantly improve their chances of defeating declarer's contract. This video uses an example to demonstrate defenders how to kill dummy in a part score contract and compares the differences between killing dummy strategy and avoidance play strategy. Key techniques for killing dummy. 1. Neutralizing dummy's strength. By targeting dummy's entries or long suits, defenders can prevent the declarer from utilizing dummy's resources effectively. This is especially critical when dummy holds a long side suit that could establish winners for the declarer. 2. Switching suit strategically. Defenders may switch suits during play to force declarer into unfavorable decisions or to exhaust key cards in dummy before they can be utilized effectively. By forcing declarer to play in a way that is not optimal, defenders can disrupt their strategy and make it harder for them to make their contract. 3. Enhanced importance of signals. Effective communication through defensive signals, such as attitude, count, and suit preference, becomes crucial. Partners need to convey information about their holdings and intentions to ensure that the dummy's entries or long suits are targeted efficiently. 4. Playing dummy's best suit. Sometimes defenders make counterintuitive plays by attacking the dummy's strongest suit early. This can sever communications between declarer and dummy, especially if the declarer relies on that suit for tricks. 5. Holding up. In some cases, defenders may choose to hold up their high cards in a suit to delay declarer's access to dummy's entries, forcing declarer to waste valuable resources. 6. Attacking dummy's entries. Defenders may target the dummy's entry cards that allow declarer to access other strong cards in dummy. For example, leading a suit where dummy has high cards but limited entries can prevent declarer from capitalizing on those high cards. 7. Forcing declarer to adapt. When defenders successfully kill the dummy, they compel the declarer to find alternative ways to manage their losers or develop tricks. This often leads to suboptimal plays by the declarer, increasing the chances of defeating the contract. Killing dummy is a proactive defensive strategy that shifts the momentum of play in favor of the defenders by diminishing one of declarer's key assets, the dummy. This strategy requires careful planning and anticipation of how the declarer intends to use the dummy's cards. By disrupting these plans, defenders increase their chances of defeating the contract. Killing dummy strategy strengthens defensive teamwork, enabling defenders to disrupt declarer's plans effectively.
I have a question. What is the difference between killing dummy and avoidance play? I think killing dummy is when the defenders try to stop declarer from using the dummy effectively, and avoidance play is when the declarer tries to avoid letting a dangerous defender take control. Is that right?
Killing dummy and avoidance play are two distinct strategies in contract bridge, each serving different purposes and employed by different sides of the game. Killing dummy is a defensive strategy aimed at limiting the effectiveness of dummy's hand by forcing declarer to use dummy's resources prematurely or disrupting communication. Avoidance play is a declarer strategy focused on preventing a dangerous defender from gaining the lead and potentially disrupting the contract. Here's a detailed comparison. Let's dive deeper. Can you tell me who employs each strategy and what their purpose is?
Sure. Killing dummy is used by the defenders, and their purpose is to disrupt declarer's use of the dummy. On the other hand, avoidance play is used by the declarer, and their goal is to prevent a dangerous defender from gaining the lead.
Perfect. Now, let's talk about the key techniques involved. What techniques do defenders use to kill the dummy?
Defenders use techniques like forcing entries, attacking long suits, cutting communication between declarer and dummy, and holding up to delay declarer's access to the dummy.
Excellent. And what about declarer's techniques in avoidance play?
Declarer uses techniques like avoiding dangerous leads, blocking suits, ducking, letting the defenders win a trick to maintain control, and managing communication between their hand and the dummy.
Spot on. Now, let's think about the objectives. What is the ultimate goal of killing dummy?
The objective is to reduce the dummy's effectiveness, making it harder for declarer to execute their plan.
And what about avoidance play?
The objective is to maintain control of the game and prevent the defenders from disrupting declarer's plan.
Great job, you've clearly understood the concepts. Let's wrap this up with a quick recap. Can you summarize the key differences between the two strategies?
Sure. Killing dummy is used by defenders to disrupt declarer's use of the dummy by cutting communication and attacking long suits. Its objective is to reduce the dummy's effectiveness. Avoidance play is used by declarer to prevent dangerous defenders from gaining the lead by blocking suits and ducking. Its objective is to maintain control and keep the defenders from disrupting the plan.
Perfect summary. You've got it. Keep practicing these strategies, and you'll master them in no time. Great work today.
Thank you. I'll definitely keep practicing.
Subscribe our channel for more videos.